your caravan window doesn't have a mosquito blind, and you can look down there and you can see that the roller is gone, what you can do is make DIY blinds. So I'm going to show you how I did mine. You're going to get Velcro and you're going to tape it along the top and all the way around, just flat. I like to use the rough side for it to stick to. Measure and then cut. I like to pull the tab so there's good tension on it and flatten as I go along. Pull and flatten. Try and keep it nice and solid against the frame. Pull and flatten. Pull and flatten. So a nice DIY job. Pull and flatten. Pull and flatten. That way you get no bumps. And flatten down with your hand. Do that with all sides. Now what you want to do is get the soft side and you want to cut and measure and attach it to it. Leave the plastic on it for now. You want to make sure you hit the edges. This is the important part. You need to overlap. So you have your Velcro down first, and this just makes it more stable. You need to put one layer down and one layer down. That still has the tape on it. So when you need to be able to take the blind off. So overlap that so that sticks to that. So when you take off the tape, the plastic covering, it will stick to a stronger edge. That way you can pull and off pull it. I'll give you an example. Here is there. It goes down and up, and it's very easy. And no mosquitoes get it. Do that for all four sides. So I'm pulling this off. This has to take here. Pull that off. So that sits on that. And then when you attach your mosquito net to it, it will stick to that. But the corners are reinforced. This is the part you need to be careful of. When you got your mosquito net, you need to stretch it over four sides to make sure it sits. And then you can cut it. Cut an extra inch over each end. So stretch it over the four sides to make sure you have enough, because the lady that cut this cut it crooked. And I put it up before and it hadn't straight lines. So I'm just going to give it about an inch over each side. Stretch it nice and not too taut. Fold it down. Stretch. Meet the four corners is the most important. And then what you can do is you can lift and stretch it to pull out the wrinkles. You might have to do it 2 or 3 times to pull out those wrinkles. Depending on what way the fabric is lying. And once you're happy, you can cut the edges. And then it makes a very washable, pull-off, washable blind. Then you get your scissors and we want to end up doubling this over, so an extra inch over the edge. My other scissors didn't work, so I have to get new ones. And cut. Make sure you don't cut too tight, because you want to fold it over to double secure it. And you don't want too much either, because it's just extra. So do that around all four sides. This is it before I cut it. Nice and taut. And once you have that cut, you've this extra bit here that needs to be stuck onto the Velcro. Now this material is quite tough to stick, so I got a glue that sticks plastic, leather, all that kind of good stuff. And what I want to do is apply a good gunk of it to that. And what I like to do is just rub it in to the edge and then fold this over and leave it to dry for about a day. Do that on all four sides, and then tomorrow we're going to cut off the extra flips here, but that'll make the edges nice and secure. What I do is to secure the edges while they're drying so that the mosquito net sticks to it, I put a clip on the edge to let it dry for a day. That way it'll stay together as it's drying. And you've got a nice mosquito net. Okay, so this is the next day, and it is nice and stable. You can pull on and pull off. And the last thing to do is to trim the excess fabric. So all I do is pull it off, hold it at an angle, and then trim it close. That way the edges are nice and neat. There you have it. There you have it. Line that is washable. And you can lift your window up and down. In my case, my blind. And then reattach. And it's nice and clean. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you need to make one, it's as simple as that.